Okay, we just had a really big, crazy interruption with everything breaking down, and finally we're back on the air, and I'm going to try to splice stuff together. And I'm trying to pick up the thought where we left off, which you were kind of saying, what next? And
Oh, yes. I
yeah,
was asking you because obviously that was, I
like
think, in
how,
order. Yeah, I would think that there would be a more successive, a trajectory of.
actor, yeah,
Yeah.
but definitely there's work. So I mean, when people come to me with really difficult chronic disease like serious autoimmune, I mean, we can be working together for, a year, 2 years, or and they'll have improvement. And some people, like I had somebody uh, get over something really huge and over the course of a year and a half, stuff like that. So usually there's a series of journeys, and there's a deepening path, I guess you could say, where we're building and understanding, and we're taking it further, and that's how we heal, like really kind of stubborn physical stuff.
Right.
And
So basically, it's usually not here's a remedy and go on your way. And
no, it's working with remedies over time. There
right.
should be one constitutional remedy, but there may be other, this is the stuff, the source resonances for releasing specific traumas, um, and and more journey work. So
That's amazing.
so it's just about something here. I mean, when I go and look for a remedy for you, I'm going to look for a constitutional remedy, first of all, and because I didn't really get that there's like one trauma. I mean, there was a trauma, but I don't think I don't think that past life trauma needs a remedy. I think you just did the healing. Oh, are your earbuds still plugged into your computer?
Yes. Yes. Can
Okay,
you hear me?
good.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. And but what but when I look at your, like, all the information you gave me and all the physical patterns and stuff, I would also look at this sacred geometry that came up,
I
because
know.
I use a lot of jewel remedies, and so you could be talking about a crystal remedy with that color blue and that
Wow.
shape, like a tetragonal or hexagonal shaped crystal of a very, you know beautiful electric blue, like you described. So I've got this book of colors that, if I saw you in person, I would have you pick out a color. But I'm going to definitely try to nail you down on the shade of blue so that I can understand it better. But that's kind of, I wouldn't just assume that it's a crystal remedy because you talked about sacred geometry, but I would definitely take that into consideration and study, could it be a remedy of that shape and color? Could it be a crystal a jewel of that shape and color?
Mm-hmm.
So I thought that might blow your mind a little bit.
Yeah, it was such a simple shape. It was so interesting. And yeah, that is.
Yeah, well, it's a little tantalizing thing if you
Yeah.
ever want more of this, if you want more of this sometime. So I think we need to wrap up because we've gone pretty far over, but I just wanted to, I didn't want it to end as abruptly as where my computer suddenly turned off. Thank you, Mercury retrograde. I think we're being told to wrap up. We both need lunch.
Yeah.
So thank you so much, Sharmila. This was a really rich, profound, beautiful experience. And, it really was only possible to happen because you were so willing to open yourself up to it and allow whatever could happen. And it went really deep.
Yeah, you're very welcome. And I felt so welcomed in your presence and doing this over, because I've done journey work before, but it's usually in person. And to do this live, recorded on camera, I just felt very safe. And obviously I'm absolutely okay with it being so public, and just you are just like such an incredible, just beyond healer, just everything that you did to keep the focus, to hold the space, just the intuitive guidance. I didn't really know what to expect.
Yeah.
And just being able to be so spontaneous with, especially when I couldn't figure out, like, oh, I don't know what I want to work on.
You just, my mind was
awesome.
just, my mind just got blown, and I have chills all over my body, because you know what I just realized?
What?
You called in this specific healing of your own power, because by deciding to, basically by doing this on live on the air, it's like you left the bathroom door open. So you
Oh, right.
created, when you chose to do this, you called in that healing for your solar plexus chakra.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
Thank
the
you.
energy is the same. Like you were like, okay, we're doing it. The door is
Yeah.
open.
Yeah. Thank you so much for being game too to do this.
Oh my goodness. I'm delighted. I just enjoy this so much, and it was really fun working with you. You know,
Yeah.
you're a person that I love and respect so much, and you really were good at explaining with the process, and that's what makes it work. Sorry
Yeah.
about the
Yeah. I think.
looping. I don't know why my voice is looping right now.
Oh, I don't hear that.
Okay.
I think that's
Hopefully.
part of. Yeah, I think that's part of it when you're doing a journey, and or any type of meditative guided visualization work like that. It is important that any little thing that comes up, any thought, that's all part of the process. And
Yeah.
to give, especially when you're being witnessed, as you were witnessing, and like, oh, what's going on now? There's just so many things that were popping up, and it was kind of hard to keep track of, like, okay, is that valid? Because like I wasn't going to mention the whole boat
Yeah.
thing,
Yeah.
like I don't know if that's anything. And like the bathroom, I was like, why is that coming? I have no idea. Like, I've been,
So glad you mentioned
yeah,
it. So glad. I
yeah,
mean, if you
it's such a
hadn't,
key.
we still would have had, the healing probably still would have happened, but that's just really helps when you're that open and you just kind of are trusting all of the information. It makes it a lot easier for your guides,
Yeah,
because they're giving you that stuff. And when you
yeah,
trust what they're giving you, they don't have to work as hard.
yeah. And you don't
So
have to work as hard.
that's right.
Job
Yeah,
easier.
I like it when people tell me what's going on.
Yeah,
So
thank you so
thank you,
much.
Sharmila. Much love.
Love. Mwah.
We'll we'll be in touch, and thank
Yeah,
you for everybody who is tuning um, in the future at any time. It's We're all in this together. Okay,
yeah.
namaste. Talk to you later.